This is just my run through of my Zoom for tomorrow, my first launch. And so I'm just going to run through it and make sure I am ready. Okay. And I thought I would record it because there might be some juicy stuff to come out in here. Okay. So let's get my notes. Hello, everybody, and welcome. First off, while I find my notes, I am super grateful that you are here with me today. I want to keep this short and sweet. I'm not finding my notes. Where are my notes? Superfood. I don't know. Maybe I'm logged into the wrong. So, welcome. Let's just get right into it. Why Purium for me? Also, just to start off, I want everybody to take a deep breath with me. Allow ourselves to drop into this space, fully arriving into this moment where you are sharing with me the next 25 minutes. So just hear me out, support me as your friend, family member, loved one, neighbor. This is something that I hold a lot of passion for. This is something close to my heart. So I ask that, if you are going to reject me or what I'm offering in this space, to do so kindly, because I believe in it. And you don't have to believe in it, and you don't have to buy it, and you don't have to want it. I just want everybody to realize that this is a gift to have in your back pocket if you ever need it or you ever know somebody that needs it. Especially in a world where we are so deprived of real resources for deeply nourishing foods. And when I say deeply nourishing, I mean food that is actually coming from healthy soil with healthy life and grown by happy, healthy people. It's not farm culture and deprived soil and deprived earth that's growing deprived vegetables, and so that's why this is so important for me to share with everybody, because it's a gift that I didn't know I needed. It's been a blessing to problems I didn't know I had, and I would feel like a bad person not sharing this with the world. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hearing me out. And I'm going to go on a little tangent. So I would say my why for Purium, just to get right into the nitty gritty. My company is called We Are Limitless. I work in the depths of the mental, emotional, and spiritual transformational bodies of our life. I like to heal, awaken, transcend the stuff that's weighing us down in life. And so I had originally I put out the call into the universe that I was looking for a program, a course, a teaching, a certification that I could get that would help me embody the mastery of the physical body, because I deeply feel like I'm, as I'm still human and in the growing pains of being just human, right? But I feel like I've gained all the techniques and the wisdom necessary for mental, emotional, and spiritual mastery. Trust me, that doesn't mean I've mastered it, but I definitely have the tools for it if I want to. We're working on it. But I didn't have the physical body. I didn't have nutrition. I don't know what my body needs. I don't understand. I learned that dairy was good for you, and I'm super lactose intolerant. And I probably drank 4-liter jug of milk a day when I was 7 years old. Oh my gosh, Blue scared me. Sorry, my dog scared the crap out of me. I was in the zone. And so I'm just going to jump right back in. I don't know where I was, but when I found Purium, it met with the same standards of mastery. It wasn't just supplements by pharmaceutical companies or by this company without any backing to it. I've bought so much stuff from famous people and AG1 and all of these, and I'm sure some of it's really great, and I probably haven't done a thorough research, But Purium met me with the backing. Like, this was a company that was like, boom, these are the owners and this is the integrity that we show up with. And then it explored from there. So it was like, we are healing the land. We are healing our people. This is at least how my perception of it came through. It was like, look at all these people that are healing, and not from like, I want to say supplements. When I say supplements, I'm thinking of like just powders that we shove into pills that actually don't have a lot of nutritional value, or like protein powders that are highly processed, and actually in that processing of making it protein powder, it's actually malnourished protein powder. You know what I mean? So these things, it's like there's all these layers to how we get the food on our shelves, and a lot of the food on our shelves and a lot of what's provided has some kind of preservative, some kind of toxins to keep it shelf life longer, some kind of I guess that's preservatives, or some kind of chemicals that, like glyphosates. I don't know if, do you know what a glyphosate is? I had no idea, but glyphosates are in 90% of our kids' cereal, and they say 1 in 3 children will have cancer by, I don't know what the year is. Anyways, so I'm just spitting facts into the air because I'm word vomiting a little bit. But anyways, let's just like reel it back in, Randy. Come on. But so I found this company that was just healing people directly through food and not compromising it in any way. And that to me spoke volumes, because I don't believe in compromising your health. I don't believe in compromising for comfort. I don't believe in, just taking the easy way out. If any of you know me personally, I am not somebody who takes the easy way out. I am like, oh, we have something to heal. Oh, this needs to be confronted. And I go to the depths of that mother effing thing to confront and heal and go to the root. I'm not into sugarcoating my life or my problems. And Purium was something that came in and was like, look at the people. I saw the people that were healing from it. I saw the community and the integrity in each individual that I talked to and the stories I heard. And sure, some people would say like, oh, you went to the convention, you drank the Kool-Aid. God damn, I drank that Kool-Aid, and I will drink it again and again. And I'll share this Kool-Aid with the whole mother effing world, because it's so much better than any other Kool-Aid you will ever get, because it's actually fundamental to our nutritional needs as a human being. So you can see my passion spilling through, and I love that. I love that because it's something that I've been studying, or not studying, but I've been learning about the company. I've been learning about the founders. I've been learning about the products and immersing myself in team meetings. And, this is something that really means a lot to take on board into my business, in the becoming of a life mastery coach. And while I'm also still in the life mastery part of that, in the growing pains and the growing process, I know for certain that this is something that I can stand behind, and not sharing it with the world is depriving people from something that we all need as a resource to have in our back pocket. It is really such a gift. It's been something that is healing problems I didn't know I had. It's healing so much that I didn't even know food could heal. It was like, I have the capacity. I'm somebody that struggles with burnout a lot, especially if you know me personally. I had a head injury 3 years ago, just over a year ago, I was diagnosed with post-concussion syndrome. And so for just a year now, I've been in the recovery of it. You could say 3 years, but I actually didn't start recovering until about a year ago. And in that recovery, I was learning all kinds of things about my body and my brain. And one of the I would say like the deepest layers to an injury is having your life dramatically shift and altered because of your injury, right? Whether it's like like I had a brain injury, some people have, I don't think this is across the board. Obviously, like there's a significant difference between a brain injury and like hurting your arm. But when you have a severe injury, your body needs the fundamentals to heal itself, or it actually won't. And I had no idea that I was depriving myself of its fundamentals, or even putting things like greasy pub food in my body, or not getting my daily protein needs met because I'm a veggie, and sometimes I eat fish, but it's fish and chips. And so anyways, there was all of these little things that I didn't know were contributing to my inability to fully recover from my injury. And this is just one of the beautiful things that Purium does, that having your body fully nourished and getting your needs met does for your being. It makes you, like, a healthy gut produces serotonin, and especially with a brain injury and any injury, serotonin is really important to have being processed properly, because I think recovery has some element of depression when you get stripped from your normal life. Things, it's such a drastic hit to the way you naturally did things, whether it's like a leg injury or and to kind of veer off of injuries, even diseases and illness. When we get hit with these life challenges that really alter the way we've been comfortably living, it's so helpful, and it's so relieving to have a resource that is giving you your full body needs to do the healing that it needs to do, to know that, and not even have the stress, right? Like, I used to stress about, oh, I ate this bag of chips, or I shouldn't have eaten that cookie, or like, I want a bowl of ice cream, like, I'm on my period and I need chocolate, but I shouldn't eat any more chocolate. Or now I just eat the freaking chocolate. Now I can just have the ice cream because I know I'm fully nourished. I know I'm feeding my body and cleansing out the crap. So if I'm going to have a bowl of ice cream, I am doing what I need to do to clean it out anyways. Not saying that I should eat the whole tub, but I don't stress about it anymore. I don't stress about eating a cookie or having a whole chocolate bar in one sitting, because obviously there's moderation here. Use your discernment, of course. Like, be nice to your body. But even in the Purium journey, you don't crave things anymore. You don't, my body doesn't want the whole tub of ice cream. It just wants a little bowl. And then it's like super happy and satisfied. I didn't know what it felt like to be satisfied. Like, satisfied fully. Like, I keep saying nutrition, and I'm trying to seek other words that will land for people. But just to feel satisfied. Like, I know we all have this kind of, we're all healing this collective empty wounding where we feel empty and we seek all kinds of things outside of ourselves to fill this emptiness. And for me, it became food. At one point, it was drugs. I was a drug addict starting at 13 to 19. By 19, I was sober. I was an alcoholic for a little bit somewhere. And I've had these addictive tendencies to fill this empty void within me, or whatever pain I was masking. And with Purium, they call it the transformation company, which is funny because I call myself a transformational specialist or therapist or coach or whatever fun word you want to use. I didn't realize that doing the cleanse, like cleaning heavy metals and toxins and pollutants and parasites out of your body, it's almost like when you clear out the stuff that's like weighing us down. You look at like old people and they're like shriveled, and they actually lost like a couple inches on them, and they're just like a shriveled little raisin. I think that's malnourishment sucking them dry, like, I don't think the body is naturally supposed to do that. And like, yes, we're supposed to age, and yes, we're supposed to get older, and like, our gravity is going to do what gravity does. But I don't think that we're supposed to look and just shrivel away as unsatisfyingly and like unfulfilled I know I'm trailing and I'm trying to like bring myself back a little bit. But to that, like, that's not normal. That's not normal. Like, we've normalized depletion. We've normalized burnout. We've normalized just being polluted in our bodies, in our minds. You know, mental health crisis is probably because we don't feed ourselves. It's like, we don't feed ourselves properly. We don't feed ourselves what we actually... Speaking of feeding ourselves, just look at the color of this. Like, it's beautiful. It looks like real berries. And it is real berries. I don't actually know what's in this one. This is the dark berry protein. And, like, I've tried a lot of protein powders. And this tastes so good. And it makes me feel amazing. Like, I got 60 days into my cleanse, and then I ran out of cash. And so I'm just in this, like, weird in-between period where all I have is my dark berry protein, my apothecary, and a couple other supplements. And I've been doing okay. Like, I didn't need to continue on a $600. It's $600 a month. I'm sorry, $500-ish a month for 3 months to do the cleanse. But I did the 60 days. I feel amazing. I know I'm going to continue eventually to keep doing the rest of my 90-day period. But right now, I just kind of had to do with what I got because of my means and what's available. And I just kind of trust that process. But I'm working towards getting the rest of my cleanse. And I know that I'm not having my aminos. Like, there's all these things that contribute to healthy muscle growth and things. If you want to push yourself beyond the capacity of what you believe is your glass ceiling, like I do, and I just keep like pushing through these glass ceilings that I thought were my limit, then you want the nutrition that's going to back that. You want a body that's going to carry you the rest of the way through this, right? We are limitless. That's my business, right? So pushing through the infinite glass ceilings that we think is our capacity. And I believe I have so much more capacity than I can actually believe. And so I'm going to keep pushing through. And I want the body, I want to the body that is my home for the rest of my life. I want to make sure this home has everything it needs. Everything it needs. From the mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, like my emotional capacity, my ability to heal my emotions, and this is something that was super fundamental, especially for my business personally. I and my clients can heal better and faster and easier and more graceful because we're removing the toxins that are throwing chemical imbalances off. So when it's like, oh, is this trauma or is this a hormone imbalance? Am I in an emotional flashback or am I just having like a spike? And being as an aware individual, and some of you might also be able to resonate with this, but I can feel when it's hormonal. Like, I'll just snap. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel true. Like, my anger doesn't feel true right now. It feels like it's coming from something like a chemical imbalance, and I don't have those chemical imbalances anymore. It feels so good, especially as somebody who's suffered with like addiction, mental illness, like suicide ideation, depression, fucked up childhood, pardon my French, you know, like a ton of trauma. My trauma, like, I think a lot of people have childhood trauma and then you kind of grow up and you find it on your own, and maybe there's like a little bit more trauma. But I lived like childhood trauma until I was 26 or 20. I'm 27. I lived childhood trauma until now. You know, I'm still dealing with some of the reverberations of having a loosely fitted parent. But despite that, my baseline is joy. And it wasn't before Purium. And I don't think I would have the emotional capacity to endure what life throws at me if I didn't have Purium. If I didn't just like nourish my body. And maybe Purium isn't a good fit for you. Maybe you can't afford it. Maybe it's just something that you just wanted to check out and learn more about. And that's cool. But at least like understand the depth of what it means to really nourish your body and get food that has zero pollutants. Zero. The most nutritional value that it's supposed to have, right? Like the carrot is not just like a watered down chemical carrot. It is got all the carotenes, it's got all the vitamins, it's got all the minerals that it's supposed to have in it, and it's not just like a deprived carrot. It's like it's like shriveled carrots feeding shriveled people, and we're like, why are we still shriveling into raisins? That is why, because we're eating shriveled food. It might not look shriveled, right? You buy carrots from Japan, they're like this big. You gonna tell me that's full of nutrition when we've just like genetically modified it all, you know? I can keep rambling on, but at the end of the day, no matter what, I just want everybody to have this resource. I just want everybody to know the power of and the gift of being nourished in your body. And if you're in some kind of recovery or mental health, or you're struggling in some way, shape, or form, I guarantee that food is the most simple change you can make in your life that will alter and make an impact in whatever area it is that you're struggling with. I guarantee it. Like, it's fundamental. It is the baseline. It is the foundation in which we build our being on. And sure, we can fast, but I don't think you can live more than 90 days without food. I think it's 30. I think it's 30 days without food. I don't think we can live 90 days. You know what I mean? Like water, food, air. These three things is what we want to try to purify in our life the most. And I get we live in cities and like polluting environments, and maybe that's why we go to Mexico once a year, just to get cleaner air or whatever, right? Wherever your vacation destination is. Typically, I see it in places where you have cleaner air sources. And then it's food, and then it's water. And the fun thing about Purium is they also have a very cheap, very affordable, don't mind me, I keep my supplements in my microwave. Aqua Vibrance, infuse, oxygenate, and restructure. You put 3 drops of this in your water bottle, or 1. And it oxygenates. I can't say that word. It infuses, oxygenates, it puts the minerals back in the water, and then it grabs on to all the crap and all the pollutants in the water, and it brings it down to the bottom. It turns it into digestible. I don't know if that's the correct word, as I'm still learning a lot, but it turns it into a form that just runs through the body instead of it being digested into the body. So even if you have chlorine or chemicals, you can take river water. You can take water from anywhere. You can put this in it, and it'll turn it into clean drinking water within 24 to 48 hours, depending how dirty the water is. And you can watch the process. You can buy it. You can do it yourself. This was $30 Canadian, I think, or maybe $40 Canadian. Maybe $30 USD. And and that's how you get your clean drinking water, right? So they're doing the thing, and then the mission even behind it is we're not polluting the earth with the packaging either. This company goes full throttle. Oh, I have it right here. So this is my dark berry protein. And you can see it. I was about to be you can smell it. You can't smell it, but you can look in there. It's this beautiful pink. And my body, your body just knows that it needs it. Just like we see fruits and vegetables in the store, and you're I think I need bananas this week. That's your body being I know this is what color and sensual and we know we need. We know what we need, even though we don't fully know what we need. The body is very intelligent, and it knows what nutrition it needs. And when we're in a grocery store and we're looking at blue, pink, orange, green, like labels. No wonder the body is like, I don't know. Like, I don't know about you, but when I go grocery shopping, it's an incredibly hard process, and I have to put music in, and like, I read and digest food mentally for an incredibly long time. I like sit there and I'm like, oh, is this what I want to put in my body? But when you're in the vegetable and fruit section, like that's why we can see color and we have hands and thumbs, is because we can feel textures, we can see color, we can smell, and that's how our body is naturally supposed to gravitate towards the food we want, you know? And we don't get that anymore. We don't have these natural survival instincts that we're like, good berry, bad berry. You know, we're just like, good cookie, bad cookie, based on the color of the packaging and the advertising. Like, organic cookie doesn't mean organic cookie, you know? And the beautiful thing that I just learned yesterday about the founder of the company and the co-founder, Dave Sandoval, I hope I'm saying his last name right. He is the founder of the company. He started working for a pharmaceutical company that was making a green supplement that was supposed to be fully organic. And, you know, they were claiming to have these like nutritional value, fully organic. And he worked alongside with this person and was, you know, investing in this product, later to find out that the product was 40% maltodextrin and was in fact not organic. And this is by a pharmaceutical company. So if a pharmaceutical company is making things that say organic and they're not organic, and so he went off on his own and was like, I'm going to do what they said they were doing. I'm going to really do it. And so he made these packagings, material meets ASTM D64 standards. I don't know what that means, but it says committing to freeing our planet from plastic pollution. And so these packages can go in your at-home compost. And I think even I got one wet and it was like composing. It was disintegrating. And I thought that was amazing. And there's anti-aging collagen support. I could read you the label, but I'm going to save that for you to discover on your own, because it's fully organic, and non-dairy, completely vegan, 1 gram of sugar, you know, like, you guys, this stuff has seriously been a no-brainer. If you want a healthier life and a healthier you and a healthier home that we call our bodies to live in for the rest of your life, this is it. And maybe there's more out there, but maybe just to bring awareness, like, even if, just like, give your body what it needs to heal and recover, because it freaking deserves it. It deserves it, and you deserve it. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel joy as your baseline. You deserve it. The whole freaking world deserves this, and it makes me so sad that we've been so deprived. I guess not everybody, but in the Americas, Canada and the US, we've definitely been deprived of, like, that food makes you feel that. I wish you guys could feel how I feel when I put real food in my body. Because as somebody that grew up on KD and grilled cheese, being lactose intolerant, no wonder I had acne and hormonal imbalances until I was 27 and did a full gut cleanse of heavy metals and parasites and detox and pollutants. Like, no wonder we have these mental illnesses. No wonder we're struggling so deeply in the health and wellness area. Like, no wonder we're so disconnected, because we are disconnected from the number one thing that we should be connected to, which is the food we put in our freaking mouths. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let my tangent end here. Thank you so much for listening and being here and being a part of this movement, or just being a part of this day with me, giving me this beautiful 30 minutes of your time. It truly does mean a lot, and I am so, so grateful that you allowed me to share this gift with you, because if it isn't for you, maybe it's for somebody else that you could also share it with. And maybe the gift isn't this food. Maybe you're super nourished and you're like, yeah, I already know that, but I want to be able to help other people get nourished. And, or maybe you're a health practitioner or a nurse or a coach or a trainer of some sort, and you just want to help your clients get the nutrition that you already feel in your body. Maybe it's not through Purium. Maybe you just know how important nutrition is and how much it's impacted your life and can help others. And this is like, Purium is an amazing company with great opportunity to become a brand partner with like, I don't know how the company is actually making money when they just like pay their brand partners out so much. Like these people, you can make so much money with Purium. And then they're like, I sell one UTL, which is the Ultimate Life Transformation, which is the 90-day cleanse or the 90-day way. I sell 3 of those and I got an $800 USD bonus, especially if you're in Canada. Like making USD cash is like so good, guys. It's so good. Anyways, so even if like the supplements and the products don't call to you, maybe the business side does, because their comp plan is better than any comp plan I've ever seen. And this is not an MLM like any other. I've worked MLMs. I've been fucked over. Pardon my French. You can see my Kangen water machine behind me. Oh, no, you can't. I bought into Kangen. I invested $10,000 into a company that just kind of went, good luck. And I went through the programming and paid like hundreds of dollars to stay in this program that wasn't helping me. And not that there's anything wrong, and maybe you like Kangen and you were whatever, like it just didn't work for me. And Purium is a company that's like, I will hold your hand the whole way through, and here's an entire community that will help you every freaking day. There are people that you can reach out to. You have an entire upline, and then soon you'll have a downline. And there's just like this whole community of people that are here with you, just trying to heal the world and make better impact. And we're all just vibrant, happy people because we're all nourished and loved and fulfilled and satisfied on like the deepest fundamental level of our being. And blah, 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 blah. So anyways, I will end it there. I love you so much. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And if you're interested, check out the links in the description box below, because you might as well. And I have a discount code, Randy Morgan, to save $50 to $100 off your order. Every order. Whenever you order. Use it every time. Randy Morgan. Thank you. Have a blessed rest of your day. I hope this gift gets to your door or gets in your life, because you deserve the blessings that come with having this gift. Bye for now.